'Tis the morning. We're in Minnesota. We're in the morning as well. It is 3 o'clock. The team is assembled. We have Zach behind the camera with beautiful teeth because he just got his braces off. We got Charlie.
Hello.
Charlie's the brains of the operation. He's also he's the next most trustworthy person here. So we're not going to drive into the ditch this
We're gonna
morning.
do that today.
Because we're going to think about all the people we love who would miss us if we died. Because that would be very selfish for us to fall asleep, wouldn't it? Today is foundation. Wisconsin decided they didn't want me to build a 14-foot wide building on a 12-foot foundation. I was going to cantilever it over on each side. I thought that was a good idea. They didn't care for that. So we are pouring a slab a little bit further away from the lake today. We need to identify the location. We need to excavate the site. We need to put subgrade in. We need to get a sand point well drilled. We need to get a drain. We need to be ready for concrete at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, which is almost 24 hours from now.
Easy peasy.
Just kidding, it's 10 hours from now. We've got time. Hopefully we make it. We made it! 3 hours of pretty uneventful driving. We didn't pop any tires. None of the bearings burned up on us. So now we have to decide. That was like completing step 1 of the process. Now step 2 is going to be enjoying the sunrise. Look at this beautiful sunrise. All right, that's step 2. Step 3 is going to be locating and prepping the site for where the cabin is going to go. You'd think, why not put it on that beautiful foundation right there? I would ask the same question, but it's not going to happen. So basically where Charlie is standing is going to be the vicinity of it. We're going to have to play around with elevations a little bit so that our wooden deck still works, because I built that thinking it was going to go on that, but it's not now. So we'll figure it out. Put in a drain. This drain is probably going to be in the sauna area. It will be in the sauna area, and I don't know. You're pouring water on rocks and stuff. I feel like some water will get down there. Nice to have it drain out to daylight. So this is just your water. So that's why we're daylighting that. And yeah, did you hold the camera still, Zach? Thanks, Zach. You're doing a great job. Alright, hindsight 2020, I wouldn't have done the sand point at 8 feet. I would have just started with the drive point and gone in. But I think we need to go about 15 feet down to hit water, or I think by 15 feet we'll be good. We really tighten those couplings, otherwise you'll lose your water over time. And then the system needs to get pre-primed typically. So this is a much more sophisticated setup. Charlie, maybe try and hold it like level. Sure. So there's a lot of rocks. Does that feel like it hit a rock?
I only feel
I feel like we have the right tool. So when I did my last one, the guy just kept doing it and doing it, and then it would usually break the rock.
Yeah.
So I think we try it for a little longer and see what happens. Otherwise, we just try a different spot, 7 different spots, and see what happens. Because they're only, boy, that first 2 feet was nice.
Yep.
It's not working.
We're probably gonna use that.
What?
We went down a little bit.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're gonna see if we can pull it out now. If the same thing happens, we are going to give up on it for a little while.
Always good to come back to it.
Yep. Yeah, I don't get it. Well, that's a fail, I would say. Sometimes you don't win, sometimes you lose. And
Water right there.
water right there.
10% off all usage.
So I'm thinking we just get this good, ready to go, and maybe we'll come up with a new idea. Zach, we've been here, and you know this, Zach. I don't know, I'm referencing you, but we put some accelerator in the concrete,
Thanks
thinking
to some advice from
some advice, and all of a sudden we were going faster than the fastest people in the world. Appreciate concrete, guys. Now this sucks.
Yep.
We're stamping now. We kind of started it over there. We're like, I guess we just do it.
Yep.
See what happens. Seems like it's going well, as long as we, don't start having it solidify before we get done. But this is how you do it. You kind of start on one end, you work across. This spacing right here, not great. I probably in the future would try and keep it a little more than 6 inches, but that's just the way it goes. All right, so this is how you do it. You peel this off. Make sure you don't twist it when you peel it off. And this actually is gonna, it's too close to the seat. We'll leave that one out. Carefully pop her in. Boom. I suppose this one, Charlie, can set there, maybe quite short. Yeah. All right. Where am I at now?
Alright, so you need to do
This
that
one?
one, and I
This
think the one that your right foot's on.
And then you kind of try not to suction cup it. I think I did this one.
Yep, you should be good. Yeah, just this one.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we're good. Everything on this.
Everything has been stamped. All right. Ugh. lot faster than I was hoping it would.
Thank goodness we did accelerant.
I tell you what,
Yeah.
that was good. This spot, I'm over it. You know what? I'm gonna try something. Try this lure.
Yeah.
And
Look at that.
Amazing.
Don't even gotta do the flooring. Flooring's done.
All right, this part has been a little challenging and a little stressful. Charlie's on the skid steer, which can lift about 3,500 pounds. He's doing a great job. Maybe 3,000 pounds. Telehandler, that can lift about 4,000 pounds. The forklift can lift about 5,000 to 6,000 pounds, and it was getting a little, it's not that it's terribly heavy, it's just somewhat cumbersome. We're almost high enough. I just get nervous about needing to keep the tilt going up on this forklift, so we're gonna get this going. It is the eve of the journey to Gibson Lake. It's been a long day. It was very stressful getting that on there, but it is now all on that beautiful trailer, very well secured and sitting straight and sturdy. So thanks to Mike Ackerman for letting me use his beautiful truck. It's quite a nice rig he's got there. Much more, it's much more legit setup than what I would have had going on. And it's very ominous looking, or not ominous, but intimidating looking, that stack of wood. So I'm glad it's got the big tires on there. So we will again be getting up at 3 or leaving at 3 o'clock. Charlie is gonna be pulling this trailer with that truck. Brother Jed is going to be taking the skid steer and trailer with the blue truck in there, and I will be taking this truck and trailer, which may not be a good idea. Last time I borrowed it, I definitely put dents in the front bumper because I just forgot that there was a large metal implement right in front of me. But I'm going to be more careful this time. So, excitement. We're going to take it slow. We're going to be safe. And, yeah, if we can just get it to the lake, then hopefully we can put it together. Although I'm not sure the stress was worth it. We have made it. And we don't know if we've forgotten anything yet. So, I've started pulling things out of the enclosed trailer, but not very much. Always remember to strap your ladders down. Didn't do that. But we have another beautiful morning here at the lake. That is our project from last week. And yeah, we just got to kind of get control of our work site and get going on it. And hopefully these pieces are not too squished and warped. They were under a lot of stress because there's a lot of weight as you, oh, there we go. As you work your way down that pile, things get a little wavy. So anyways, we have made it. Would I suggest doing it again? Probably not. Probably have spent several days more in the building it off site and bringing it than it would have been to build it on site, I think, but we'll see. Maybe it'll go together super fast. Charlie is our resident welder.
Basically, TIG professional.
He's a MIG TIG professional. Whatever you throw at him.
Getting up close to this.
He started himself on fire how many times?
3 times. But we got her ready to dig a hole.
Well, that's exciting. Okay, so that's the top piece of our stack. And something tells me I still have a screw in that corner tying everything together because the physics of this does not make sense because it's pretty well centered. I was a little nervous skid steer wouldn't reach the top, but it did. So we're gonna take that one off. We're probably gonna just kind of spread them out on the ground and get to the ones we want to start with. Well, so we hadn't quite given up on the Sandpoint yet. So Charlie did that weld onto the auger, and it was already we maybe had 3 feet of a hole to begin with, and then up to my drill, and I've almost broken all of my fingers and wrists. It's very unpleasant soils. So, it might be a fail, but we're gonna give it a try. Anyways, here we go. We got a wall that is there. At this rate, we'll have 2 walls up by the end of the day. We're just getting into the swing of things. It should be okay. Still trying to recover from the Sandpoint debacle. That was a real kick in the lips. But boom, it's in. We're gonna put a little. We're gonna put some glue, some like foam sealant on the bottom there. But I kind of want to get all the corners in first, just to make sure it's sitting correctly. Look at that beautiful view. Get a lot of glare, I guess. So this wall is one of 2 walls that didn't fall down once or multiple times, which is nice because it's got a lot of stuff in it. This one has been on the ground. This one has been on the ground. This one has not. But yeah, we're getting really good at this now. Really good at this. We might have a roof.
We're gonna do it again.
Nope, we're not gonna do it again. What did you do, Charlie? I added some fuel to the flames and started working over there, and had a little bit of a whoopsie daisies. I've lost some hot dog buns. My only chips left are partially consumed by fire. Anyways, we have a nice fire break there. We've been doing all the work, but didn't see that until I had some catastrophic damage. 2 of my buns. I'm not having brats tonight with no buns. I've been through enough. Tonight we did okay. We did good. Charlie did great. There were some hiccups, some challenges, and it's just a little tough maneuvering a site with a skid steer when it's not level and it's the woods. So that had something to do with it. And never having done this before also may have played a part. But we're gonna take care of this. You look away for 1 second. We're gonna take care of this. Day 2 commencing. Due to not having a roof on the cabin/shed, I was able to see the stars from that room last night. It was beautiful. I'm a good sleeper on a nice bed. I'm not as good on the floor, on a piece of carpet. But I'll try and work on that. Gonna be getting this roofed. We have to. There's no alternatives other than to get the roof on. We found our stride. We're feeling good. We had some McDonald's for lunch, so I have to assume that had something to do with it. We got the rafters were up. We got all the fly rafters done. Paper, waterproof, shingle, drip edge over there. And now Charlie's transferring to the other side. He is just slobbering with speed at this point. And yeah, so that was 12-12. Pitch hoppers did a good job. Looking for an endorsement from them because they cost about $1 million a piece. Just kidding, not that much. They're very handy though. So we just got this side over here. So I got started with a few shingles on there. Charlie's going to continue. All of the unfinished spots are where I'm going to tackle now. Oh yeah, by the way, there's the front porch now. Porch deck. We kind of put those sonotubes a little higher than we anticipated, but it ended up being perfect for just setting the deck on there. So I'm gonna just go with that. Anyways, those little spots there, I'm gonna fill those in, make sure it's all good, and then maybe do some soffit fascia. It is the end of the day. Charlie was running at high RPMs. Very high RPMs. Jeepers, that trailer was looking good. It's about to look less. It's not gonna look great because we gotta get all of this inside there. Do you think I need to start over and do it sideways?
No, I think the good way is like this.
No, I don't think so.
What are you doing?
Well, this one is for video. This is for the YouTube.
You gotta get rid of this.
Yeah, but that's not good because then you gotta make the sides shorter. Zach, since you didn't come, you're gonna have to address this situation. I hear somebody out there. I wonder if they're catching fish. Boy, I'd like it if they were catching fish. Anyways, we still don't know if there's any fish in this lake, but we're trimmed and looking pretty. It has been a heck of a day. It really has been. Charlie and I are going nuts. And yeah, we got the soffit fascia roof structure, deck assembly done. I wonder what they're doing out there. I will be watching intently to see if they're reeling a fish, because I'd like to see one. Anyways, that's kind of what it looks like from the front with poor lighting. Got the soffit done here. Yeah, looking good. Very nice. Inside is the concrete floors we poured last week. And much more weather tight than it was when we went to bed last night. That was an experience. But I'm running on we're running on some fumes at this point. And we're gonna clean up, head back. And this is somewhat the conclusion of the shed in the shed. But there is some stuff yet to be done. There is yet some stuff to be done. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Whatever. I can't think. Oh, a beautiful night at the lake. The family and I gathered here yesterday and spent the evening here. We had a generator going in the back, and so we had electricity at least, nothing else. You know what? That reminds me, I gotta get some toilet paper that's in the woods. We'll see if that happens. Anyways, I came on Friday by myself to get the last of the little stuff done. So there's a transition piece right on the bottom there that was not in. Some of these H-clips for the butt joints were not in yet. And then a lot of touch-up painting as well, and then caulking of the corners that had not been done yet. But yeah, the other side I was not finished with the soffit fascia because I ran out of the soffit. So we finished that up. Lights cut in. We have this side. The back side is pretty boring, so I'm gonna forego that. We'll take a look on the inside. And here you have it. So This is where the kids were sleeping. You go up there, and then there's a railing. I put that in on Friday, and there's a bed directly above us. It's super dark in there, so you can't really see. But nice spot for 2 little kids. And then it's a hide bed. Hannah and I stayed there. And yeah, just a nice space. Put this little board on there for coffee, water, miscellaneous. Hannah had to have some drapes. And then this previously, before I got here, was just framed in. Now it is insulated and has OSB continuing through there. So it's all insulated and ready to be conditioned. No utilities at this stage, but what are you gonna do? Working on it. So yeah, that's about the conclusion of. That is about the conclusion of the cabin build, the shed in the shed. It worked out. It was probably 3 days of extra time spent getting it built in Minnesota. You know, the disassembly, the thinking, and the reassembly versus just building it on site. So I don't know. It'd be much better if I did it again. I don't know if it was worth it in the long run, but it was a fun challenge. I will say that. So no question that we would not have been able to get it done in 3 days if we were starting from scratch. So from Danielson Home Company, this is Michael Danielson signing off.